Hello everybody, it's Dr. Maharaja SivaSubramanian here with one more video, and in this video I'm going to answer a question which was just asked to me through WhatsApp by one of my viewers, or one of my clients I should rather admit, that why do you ask to send a WhatsApp message or an email before we call you, or before we want to fix an appointment? And here is my answer for that. Well, more than other people, I ask my clients that hey, please send me a WhatsApp message before you call me, or please send me an email before you call me, preferably, or or you come in for an appointment. And it has multiple reasons. One, when you send me a message, being my client, I can then clearly keep a time phase where I'm in the mindset of being able to clearly answer to you. Otherwise it will be like you will call me and it will be going in a waiting mode, or I may be in a different situation, or I may be traveling and all those things, and I may not be able to give you the appropriate time, which as a client I won't give you the attention already. So that is one thing, one genuine reason why I do it. The second genuine reason is when you actually put it in writing. Why is it that people don't have what they want? Because, or face obstacles in terms of getting what they want, and that's the major reason, is because people don't know clearly in terms of what they want, in terms of articulation, this is what I want, this is what I want, this is what I want. When the clarity comes, as in okay, fine, this is what I want to achieve, the clarity of the end result, then the process becomes easier. A lot of times what happens, people say, I've come across a lot of my clients having this attitude, maybe if I do this, then this result is going to get achieved. A lot of times you may actually be going in the opposite direction. Like one of my mentors, Mr. Alex Mendoza, says, often in his hangouts and in his training program, what is the worst thing than going away from the direction? It's about going in the wrong direction enthusiastically. It's like, yes, you can go towards the right direction, towards your goal, but it is very dangerous for you to go in the wrong direction enthusiastically, because you will put in all the effort. You will take all the effort, you will put in all your energy, you will put in all your intentions, your mindset and everything, and when the results are not there, you end up becoming a lot frustrated and get pushed back into your comfort zone a lot. And I've seen a lot of people, both in my clients as well as in outside, where just because the results were not there, or they had to go through some similar type of frustration, they have just dropped their dreams altogether. So that is something that I truly believe, in terms of being able to overcome. So articulation, when it is put in paper, when it is written in terms of an email or in terms of a message, WhatsApp message, the articulation becomes better, the clarity becomes better. So when you come on to meet me, we need not spend a lot of times in terms of developing the clarity. It also happened with me during my earlier period, and at times even now it happens, where I spent nearly 3 days with a client, and 3 full working days, and this was something that happened in the past during the early phase of my consulting, business consulting especially, where we just didn't, the client said this is what I want, and we worked on it, and towards the end of the 3rd day we are coming with a shocker that what the client actually wanted was something different. So it was everything was blown up. The more the person could become aware, or get the knowledge, or everything just got blasted. So which also stressed upon me for myself, that I need to ensure my clients first have the clarity, so that I don't waste the time of both of myself as well as my client. So that's one thing. The second thing, it is not getting wasted for both of us. Third, we don't waste the money also, because yes, I do charge the clients. So clients do not need to waste their money with me. So that's the third thing, where the clarity is very, very important. So that's another thing. The next thing is at what level do we begin the work? At what level do we begin the work? So say for example, if the client had sent me in writing this is what I want to achieve, and if I have some material already in terms of a blog post, in terms of a video, or some resource like this, then it becomes easier for me to send it as an email, to send the link, share the link, or put it in a place where only they can access it and download it and get it and all those things, and I can share it with them so that they can go through it even before they come. Say for example, why is knowing your business numbers important? Whether it comes to sales, whether it comes to marketing, whether it comes to sales, or where it comes to running your business in a profitable manner, it's very important. So a lot of times what happens, people just come without understanding the philosophy of the importance of the numbers, or not bringing in the numbers, not having a clear identity of the numbers. So they just come over there and then they say, like, I have the numbers at my office. Maybe in the next session I bring it. Then what do we do in this session? So like this, like a lot of times the data gets missing. And also at times they don't understand a fundamental, like few fundamental topics which they may be unaware of which they have no idea because they have never heard of it, or they have never got to know about it. Like, say for example, I see it with a lot of my hypnotherapy clients, I see it a lot with my marketing clients, I see a lot with my online presence clients also, in terms of like for them to have in terms of like content marketing and those aspects, especially in terms of online branding over there, where they need to understand it over there. So that's where it works, like big time, where when they send it, I share the resources with them. I tell them, like, you go through it, maybe you may find your answer over here itself, or you at least come in with a better level of understanding and a better level of awareness, where then we can work at a even higher level. So it's like like we can start from here and travel like this much, or we can start from here where you already have that basic understanding over with you, and then we can go this level. So which one you want to go from here to here, or here to here? So it's like saying, like, you want to start from step 0 and go to 5, or you want to start from step 5 and go to step 10. And going from step 0 to step 5, a lot of times it may be as simple as just going through a video or going through a blog post and going through it repeatedly. A lot of times you understand it then and there. A lot of times you may not understand it, but you have the building block that when you come in for the consulting, then I can say, like, or one-to-one coaching or whatever it is, like, then I can say, okay, fine, this is what it is, this is what it is, this is what it is. So explaining them to you becomes much easier for me. So this is one of the major reasons, the different reasons in terms of like, okay, let me be in the right mindset, mind frame. 2, let me give you the appropriate amount of the time needed. 3rd, let me check on, like in terms of like, is there any information that you need to go through actually before you come to meet me, or is it an information which we can just finish off over the phone, or finish off over a Skype call instead of you having to travel all the way and all those things. So this is one of the main reasons. These are the set of, not one of the main reasons, these are the set of the major reasons why I ask all my clients, and even some of my prospective buyers to prospective clients, irrespective of the business, whether it is for healthcare, whether it is for hypnotherapy, whether it is for homeopathy, whether it is for peak performance coaching, whether it is for my training programs, whether it is for my business consulting, whether it is for solopreneurship consulting, or for entrepreneurs who want to start up, or whether people who just want to have some information whether their business is viable or not, they just want to come and have a validation session with me, or for people who want to grow on their online branding and digital marketing efforts, people of my mastermind programs and membership site programs. I always ask them, like, hey, send it to me in writing, because then you will be having some better clarity. You will be having in terms of like, I'll be in the right set of mindset in terms of like, when you're coming in, I won't be in blind, or rather I will be prepared in terms of both the time, the information, the access of the resources, and also like the mindset to be able to be more valuable to you. And we can start at a better level. Instead of starting at level 0, we can start at level 5. And these are the major reasons. So if you are my client and if you're watching through this video and you already know this information, that means I'm reinforcing it. And if you're watching this video for the first time, then yes, the reinforcement is write to me, or the point that I'm making straight to you is write to me before you come, or before you want to have a call, or as to like, what is the purpose, why are you here? And that way it will help both of us to have an even more valuable interaction. So this is Dr. Maharaja SivaSubramanian wishing you great success in your endeavors, and all the dreams that you have, may them come and become a reality for you. Wishing you great luck. This is Dr. Maharaja SivaSubramanian signing off. Have a great day. Bye bye.